Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome back to another episode of Colony Survival. Last time we unlocked the digger and the fishery and so on. By the way, I took down the fish farm here because you guys also told me the suspicion I had that the fish farm, takes up so much space, but it's actually not worth it. And I added a second fisherman over here. And we have 71 cooked fish. And almost 700 raw fish. So this is much better than this over here. Now the other thing is I went through a couple of these things here. Not this one here, this is at 40 and 15, but like at the bread, I'm cooking only up to 50. The grinding limits, I'm only grinding up to 50. And because I want to make sure that I have enough flour to make these really good meals over here. Now which one was it? This one needs bread. This one needs flour. And this one needs bread. Don't know if I have any. I do have 25 cakes. Happiness is at lowest at 39 and the highest, I think, 48 or something like that. We're just below 50 colonists. I fired... Did I fire somebody? No, I simply took that fisherman and moved it down there. And I also... Now, we set up this cabbage patch last time already. That's all working well, but you guys see that, like, for example, I have a lot of wheat, and the flour is keeping up, but I'm never having any bread. So, well, right now 6. So we're definitely gonna have to up this, but you guys see I'm doing okay on the calories up here, 370,000. I've been watching that like a hawk. And I finished this dirt up here, up to this corner over here, so we can set up the farms and whatever along this way, and I made a step down here to the water. It's a lot of room. I am not sure they do have enough room down here if I pull these all the way to the end, but I can always do that later. What I want to get started with is setting up our castle, our fort in the middle here. Now, I'm a little bit worried because I made this a... Oh, I'm going to have to check real quick here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... So this is a 19 by 19. I'm not counting the little one in the middle here. So 19 by 19 footprint. But if you think about it, I would like to have, probably something like this. I would like to have some towers on the side, something, to actually make it look more like a castle or whatever. But the problem is that if I do that, if I pull that out over here, then this will go into this field. So I'm probably going to have to move some things around. And then maybe, because this cabbage, I cannot make it a 10 by 10, then maybe put a berry farmer in between here and another. Something like that. But the reason why I want to set up this fort here now, so we can start actually moving our workbenches and so on where they belong, right? The ground floor itself, I'm not sure what I'm going to do here yet when this is done. Obviously, it's not going to be dirt on the inside. But we'll see. I have to check. Now, I did 2 sciences between episodes, and that is... Oh, yes, I did the Stonemasons Workbench. And the other one, did I set it up? Let me check here real quick. I did not do the builder. I did the candles. Yes, I never completed it. There we go. So now I can do herb farming or iron smelting, water pump, banner radios. I need 1 more colonist, and then I could do that. But it's not really that important. Traders. We don't need that yet. Oh, you guys hear a cat walking by here, my bad. Mints and shops might not be bad. Let's go ahead and do that here. I remember that this lets us buy things like seeds. And we'll see, maybe other things. But I wanted to check it. There we go. There is a Stonemasons Workbench. I wanted to... Can you get out of my... There we go. I want to set this up first real quick. And we're just going to put it here. And that's going to cost me a colonist. And then we're finally going to be at 50. Bam. So let's see here. What can this guy make? Okay. So let's go ahead and make it first of all. So we always have like... 60 stairs. Let's keep a few. I like that when I go mining and I mess something up, I kind of want to fill that again with the proper stone. Let's go 20 and 20 on each of these. I don't know if I'm going to like this brown one or if I want to build the castle out of one of these bricks over here. And then maybe the towers out of the smaller one, or vice versa. Blue, gray, brown, or black. I think we're gonna go with black. So let's go ahead and make it so there's always, at least for now, 200 of these. I'm gonna go highest priority, and 200 of these, highest priority. Okay, and then once this guy gets up in the morning, he can get busy and start working. And also, if you guys check, now that we have 50, let's also do this real quick. Let's just go ahead and complete this, just so we have it. And now if we come up here, I want to see how far it extends. Oh wow, that added a lot of footprint. So we could, for example, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra. If I put a wall here, I have a 5. So I could put some berry farmers out here and like make a drawbridge or something cool going over. Something like that. Okay. But anyways, let's go ahead and... I'm gonna have to wait. Yeah, I cannot craft these myself, right? No. I have to wait for them to make me some of these bricks. And then we can actually start building here. And this also fits nicely here because this is off to one side. So the wall will, you know, be right there. The actual wall. And why don't we use this over here? Just so I can play with the outline real quick. I want to get something somewhat round. So let's say this is the wall. That would be the regular wall. And then let's come out 1, 2, 3. So, kablam. No, that's going to be big. Let's come out 2. And then 2. Oh boy. 3, 2, 1. I gotta figure out how to make a somewhat of a circle here. So maybe I'll just keep this for right now. And we say we don't want this bigger than 3. So that would be a 7 by 7 tower. So now I'm gonna say, oh man, this is gonna... I guess this will work. It's not gonna have any functions, so... Yeah, so I think this will work. I don't want the tower to be too big. I'm gonna leave the middle one just so I know where it is. So this, yeah, 4 corners like this with the towers. Of course, they're only gonna be on the outside, and so there's gonna be like nooks in the building. And we'll figure something out for that. So that will work. And it will come down right here. So the inner part here is the one that's not going to be there. So like this, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and wait for these guys to get up and make me the bricks. I wonder if I should add a second one. Yeah, why not? Because I might have a lot of building to do, so I need this stuff here. And as long as I'm doing good on the calories, it's fine. 439,000, yeah. It does go up quite quickly. I just don't know why this number's in yellow. I haven't figured that out yet. Alright, so like I said, so this would be the tower, and I built the inside again. Go ahead. And this would be part of the wall, so that would be one of these. But I gotta see how that looks, if that is any good looking. And then comes over here like this. Oh, don't know if I like it. Or if I maybe should go with a different color brick. Like, keep this dark and instead use the... let's go ahead and set this down to 0 right now. And also, we got the black bricks. Yellow, red. That's a bummer. Maybe I should build it out of red and dark red. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and make 200 of each of these. And then we'll play around with it. I'm also wondering, when was the point... Why not? Let's just... When was the point that I am going to get glass? Glass as well as lamps. I remember those as well. Maybe I can look ahead and see... Oh, lantern. It's after the iron, and then I gotta harvest crystal. Okay. The dye table unlocks the dyer's table. Can paint certain blocks and lanterns. Okay. Go ahead and turn in... Which one was it? Which one did I just do? Mint shops. There we go. So maybe I ought to just unlock the iron area. Let's do it. It doesn't hurt that... I don't think that will change anything on the amount of mobs we're getting at night. Do we have any other ones yet? Yes. So let's get this one, this one. This is regular brick. I want to use that. Because that is almost like an ingredient. It's a Dutch game after all. I just saw that. Okay, so what does this one look like? Actually, looks very castle-y. This is very clean over here. I think I like this. Why not? Guess I can leave these out because that's gonna give me more room. So I got a nice nook on the outside. Let's go ahead and make this too high for right now. Just so I get a better idea. You know what? Not gonna be able to get up here. Let's pull this up 3. What is happening? I do like this block. Alright, now let's see. Yeah, I think this works. And then... You wouldn't really have a window here in a fort, right? It's because people could just look in. So I think like up here would be the first window. And maybe make it too high, something like that. We'll have to figure that out. Because it also has to look good somewhat from the inside. Now here, there's not going to be an entrance. Because there's the way down right here. And I have to redo this over here. Without cutting into the cabbage patch. Okay, so this is now where it gets tricky. Because I'm going to need to start moving farms. So I guess I could move the cabbage patch. Let's do food. Food. And let's do the cabbage farmer here. Oh, right there. And then like always, where is it at? Kablam. Let's put a crafting table here. And then, sorry buddy. Remove area. And these I have to pick up by hand, which is okay. I'll get rid of these in just a second. So now this guy is moved. So now I can figure out the footprint for this. Because, you know, I do want the fort in the area to look cool. But I also want to make sure that I maximize everything for the farms as much as I can. That's why I wanted to make sure that out here, I'm keeping at least a 10 by 10. Or 10 by 20, I guess. 20 deep. So I can always have full farms all the way around. And the rest we can fill. Like, I don't know. Like the honey farmer doesn't need to be big. The berry farmers don't need to be big. They just, you know, the minimum that we need. And that's what we're going to set up. So, let me see if I can tinker around with this a bit. Okay, so I'm going to have to remove... This is the flax. So it is gone. And I'm going to remove this one wheat field. And we're going to add them over here. Because I'm going to have to start moving everything over here in order to remove the other area, bring it up to the same height. So what did I say? Wow. Flax and wheat field, yes. Let's go ahead and... So what is the flax right here? So let's go ahead and put the flax field here. So we got that going. And why did I take them off my bar? Let's just do 5. And put a table here. Yes. And then we're gonna put another wheat field here. Okay, that works out just right. And put another table there. I might move these tables out later if I know how much room I have. But for right now, I want to maximize the fields. So in case of, instead of having a walkway all the way, I'd rather have them butt up. So now that these are gone, I can remove all this flax here and this wheat. But I really need to move these beds. So I think we're gonna do that first. And for that, I want to find out what wood or what floor I want to use. So we're gonna start in these towers. I think that's where I'm gonna have the beds at first, just to get them out of the way, right? Now, this one is really nice. We cannot craft them ourselves, right? What does it take to make wait, that workbench right here. It takes wood coating and planks. And wood coating... What is wood coating? Wood coating requires olive oil and beeswax. Now, how much of that do I have? Oh, boo. I have lots of olives, so that's not the problem. And beeswax, I have 300. Which is fine, because over here I'm telling it to only keep 300 of each of them, right? Oh, we're making candles now. Alright. I'm not sure what we do with those yet, but I really want to focus on building and moving things around, because it's driving me nuts that everything is just in the yard like that, right? Okay, that... What does this look like? I'm just curious. That just hurt. Okay. Where did it go? Right there. That's so nice. Yeah, we're going with this. So I'm gonna have to tell these guys here to make me a lot more of these. Let's start with 200 and we're gonna put them at this priority for now. Okay. So they should make me more. And as soon as... I'm not gonna get it done tonight. Where's the sun? It is setting. Come on, make me a few of those so I can at least move these beds over here. Let's go ahead and take this row out. And get ready to put them over here. Any more? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. If I put them... I don't know how I'm gonna put these beds. No, they're going to bed. Alright, so I guess for now I just have to put them here. This way. I have 6 more. I have 48 beds. So, well, for right now, you guys just need to sleep in the dirt here. Sorry, nothing I can do, fellas. Okay, I already removed the chicken farmer and the beekeeper, and I'm taking down 3 of these berry farms because I already moved them. Alright, there we go. I was just wondering when the message is gonna keep up. Unemployed 0. So we got everything filled. And I put them over here. So I forgot what that one is. This is, I think, the chicken farmer, and this the beekeeper. And you can make them 3 by 3, that's the smallest. And I put 1 berry farm here, and then 1 here and 1 there. And then I'm not sure, we could put more berries in here as well. And another berry here, but then I don't have any walkway over here. I'll have to figure out. Maybe I'll put something else in here. How many more berry farmers do I have over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of want to lay out, you know, everything that I'm moving right now. I want to put over here. For example, what I also need... Let's do that right now. And I'm probably going to need more than 1 because I keep running low on barley. So that is a 10 by 10 for the barley farmer. That is going into here now. Oh, because the side is shorter, yes. compared to this one over here. So let's remove this here. I'm gonna have to come out 2 more over here. So I was off. I was actually wrong here. That this, I just moved over 1 because the middle is actually on this row. How I found out is that when I came over here and I wanted to add a barley farmer, I noticed that this is only 8 wide. So I thought that I messed up this wall, right, by 2. But then I did a diagonal from the corner just to make sure that I'm actually getting this right. This is the proper corner. It's supposed to come to here. Okay. Oh my goodness. Did I just let them in? I did. Excuse me. I was doing some testing over here. We cannot have this here. And let's run over here and get a slingshot on the bar. Please. Actually, let's get this and that. Alright, where's the other one? It's over there. I'm letting baddies in with my testing. Excuse me, sir. But no. Get out. Alright, good. No other ones can get in. So, like I said, the thing is, the wall is right. My middle over here was wrong. So what that means is that... not really sure yet where exactly this one is, so let's find out. So this one is removed, and... No. We need a flax here, and that should be a 10 by 10. That's not what I want. I need a 10 by 9. 10 by 10. You get out of here. From here to here. Okay. And then... Yes, then I need to move the wheat over. Let's get this. Let's get this. Because these are all wrong. So the... Going from... Food. Wheat farmer. You go away. So you come from here. Of course, I gotta remove this now. I don't know which one it is. Sorry guys, but this is important because this is gonna be right there, 10 by 10. And now I can set up the barley farmer at 10 by 10, right? There we go. Now I got it. Now I just have to clean up my mess here because this is going to be barley and not wheat. I don't really know if you need to remove these or if they would do it automatically themselves or not. So I gotta remove these 2 rows here because these are gonna be wheat. So my happiness was just down to 20. Then I opened this and I saw negative 15 from hunger. I wonder if this number up there means that they're hungry. I don't understand though what I'm supposed to... I have 667,000 calories. That's how much time I've been spending building and trying to figure this out. That I am confused as to what I am supposed to do. So maybe let's just bring this up to... do I have any of these in stockpile? 32. Daily total items. Let's just bring this up a bit. And then also let's bring up the cooked lobster a little bit. Bring this up. And a little bit more cooked fish. So, but now this went even more in the red. Okay, but now they have well fed. And my happiness is up to 62. So I don't fully understand yet how this works. In stockpile 20. Let's go ahead and give them... Don't get any numbers here on this. Like... there we go. Now I see it. Alright, let's just bring this up a bit. Now I'm in a happiness of 119. So I'm gonna leave this off. Because that seems to make a... Actually, let's bring it up to a tiny bit. Like this much. And I don't think I have any of the other things yet. And I also forgot to add... I just did that. I added this thing here. The technologist's table. Because I'm not making the basic science bags. So what that did is that this over here didn't continue. It stopped because I was out of these science bags, apparently. And... oh, but there is one over here. I had one. I don't need you. Like, I'm still trying to keep as little as possible, right? Now, the only other thing is that I'm kind of starting to see that we might need to do is add another flour and bread, guys. So why don't we do this here while we're at it? Let's go ahead and get another grindstone. Can I have this? Thank you. And another oven. And we're gonna put those here and here. Just so we get a little bit more going there. But now I definitely need to make sure that I need to add 2 more guards. Because these guys are really busy at night now. And I'd rather to add 2 more right now just to make sure. So guard, and I'm gonna stick with the slinger still. And that should be it. Now hopefully I have everything that I need to get me to the end of this project. Once I have the builder. I've been harvesting these over here because I already moved the fields that were over in this corner out. Because now what I can do over here is finally continue with placing all of this here. And the builder is going to fill this in for me right here. From this level on, all the way to that corner over there. And then let me show you real quick on what so I'm going to click on from that block to that block back there once it's available. And then it will fill it for me. And I made stairs over here, and they were about over here. The 2 fishermen and the water gather, and I moved them over here in the middle, and I put some torches up. I don't know if we're ever gonna need this much room down here. You know, we could always fill it with beds if needed. Which, for now, I'm not gonna worry about this. I want to finish this. I'm 650,000 calories. I'm using a lot per day now. And also, if you guys notice this, my berries are super low now. So, I'm gonna have to move these 2 real quick. I think I have 4 more. Let's go ahead and remove this one, this one, this one, and this one for right now. Because again, I wanna move all of these before I fill this area first. So I think for right now, we can always move this later. We're going to make food. Berry farmer. And can I make them 3? Yes. So we're gonna add 1 here. And 1 there. So a couple hours have passed since that last cut. Because I just... Number 1 was I needed to wait forever to get these whatever, coated planks made. It takes forever. And during that time, I also ran out of food quite quickly. So I removed a lot of the miners first. And then I removed 2 of the guards again. And like I said, a couple hours have passed now, and you guys see everything is now filled with the dirt all the way around. I have the middle divider going down on all 4 sides. These 2 berry farmers here and there we added, and then I added 1 more on this side and 1 more on that, and I even added 2 more on this side. The chicken farm that was over here, I removed, and I added another bees guy, because I am constantly out of... Where is it? Right here. Raw beeswax. And I needed that to make the coated planks, I believe. So, it's still making them, right? Yes, 200 and something is the max. 210, I think. But I moved the chicken farmer over here. And there's something that I do not fully understand is... you can limit the eggs and the chicken meat. Right, but you cannot limit the feathers. And the feathers, I'm up to 6,660. And I'm always out of barley, even with 2 barley fields. This is actually the most barley I have seen. Wheat, you guys see, we have tons now. Flour is set to 100, bread is set to 100. We're doing good on the berries, fish, cooked fish, cake, and this luxury meal. And then I did a little bit of playing around with this over here. You guys see I got the calories down to 1674 now. I removed the cooked lobster completely because I never have enough. And I removed this perpetual stew, which I am not sure. This one here, it has no problem crafting. it can keep up. But this one, I always just have maybe 1, 2, or like you guys just saw, 3. And I have always negative 10 hunger. And I'm guessing, I don't know. I can't guess. I don't understand it. But it's fine. I'm not getting any recruitment cost. Is only 50% of normal. So if I recruit somebody instead of 8,000, I think it should cost us only 4,000 right now. So let's just check here. 805,000. If I recruit a colonist, 806. It went down 10,000. I don't. Cost is 50% of normal cost due to happiness. So maybe usually it's 16,000? I don't know. I have no idea how this works. I don't understand this menu here yet, and I'm actually a little bit, I'm not worried or anything at all, but I'm a little bit confused as to, you know, these changes are okay. They made the game a little bit more challenging, right? But there is now even more micromanagement, not just the tables, which I would love to be able to actually set certain things by table. So for example, like there should be a box here and it says override defaults. These are the defaults, right? They should across be all these crafting benches that I set up. But if I say override, then this should be separate. So I could, for example, set this one to all zeros, but for example, water buckets. So this one guy here only makes water buckets. That would be so cool that if you could do that. But it's not in the game. So what my concern is, I guess it is a little bit of a worry, is because in season 1, we just made food, and then we got a lot of colonists, and more guards, and more guards, and more guards. But now with this happiness, especially because, you know, it keeps going down. I have 63 population, so it goes down by 63. Are these gonna go up more? Like if, and I only have 60% availability, 60%, 69, 69, 69. So I am confused on how this will be. Let's say, how do you get to 1,000 colonists now? How is this possible? The calories aren't the problem, but the happiness is. And before anybody writes it, why don't you just disable happiness in the menu, which you could totally do. If you go into colony settings, I could just uncheck this here. I don't wanna. It's part of the game and I want to play with it. So I don't know, maybe down the line we'll figure something out that works, right? And then it will make more sense. But right now, I'm still very confused about this system. But let's go ahead and the thing is, what I need to set up is, because I would like to get the dyer's table, but I need hollyhock, which I researched. I want the finery forge, but I need wrought iron, and I want this here, which I need iron rivets and so on. But we have to start getting that processed. I'm already harvesting coal and iron. I added 2 more miners down there for that, iron and coal. They've been going for quite some time, so that's why I have so much. But right now, I would like to add, let's put this over here. This thing, that is going to make charcoal and coke. And let's set up the bloomery. This is going to add iron, lead, and silver. And then I also want to add the mint. And I think the mint I'm going to put right. These guys over here are kind of oddballs. Let's put it here. Yeah, let's just keep 15 of these. And the grocer table I need for something else in a minute. So I need to recruit right now. It's still day. I got to hurry up. Come on, let me press the right buttons. So let's create these 2 and then 1, 2, 3, 4 more. And that is for a test I want to set up right now. And that is, I built this little across the water thing here. And what I want to do is I would like to add 3 berry farmers over here. So this is a 7x3, and then this one is going to step down 7x3 and 7x3. So I want to add these 3. And then for each one of them, I'm going to add a, let's put it in the beginning of there. So we're going to put the bed here in a crafting table, a crate. And we're going to put this bed here and the crate. And then this bed here and a crate. And then up here, I need another bed because I want to put the grocer here. And then once this grocer is over here, oh, they're all going to bed now. My thinking was that when the grocer is over here, then I'm going to remove this bridge. Okay? Because I want to see if these guys then are self-sufficient. They have their beds and they have the grocer. So, and that's kind of what I want to test here. The trees and the olive trees as well are over here. The olive trees are all the way in the corner. Why are they not harvested? Not sure. Then I got the 2 regular foresters, and we have tons of room around it still. I also put some extra beds here because each one of the nooks is filled. I don't want to put any more beds here, otherwise it looks too messy. And I did notice that a lot of these guards, by the way, walk all the way back here to sleep. They do not look for the nearest bed. Oh, and underground here I added another water gatherer instead of the fisher. I removed the fisher because we have plenty of fish, but the water gathering always seems to take forever, and I added some beds down here. Oh, nice water sound. Anyway, so let me wait until the morning so these guys can plant, and then when everything is planted and they're all over here, I'm going to remove the bridge, and then we'll see next night what they're going to do. If they're going to complain that they can't go somewhere, or how it works, right? And let me just show you up here as well. I centered this now. The actual entrance, and I made this out of stone a little bit bigger. Oh, we're getting our first red ones. I haven't seen those yet. Those are the highest level, I believe. I just came up here to place some lights, just so up here it gets a little bit brighter. And I notice these guys are really struggling now to keep up. So we're gonna have to... That's the next thing anyways. I'm very happy that so far I have reached the goal that I had for this episode. And that was that I wanted to, you know, redo everything so it's nicely and organized, and it gives a lot of easy ways for us to expand, right? We have a lot of farmland around right now, and we're dug down to the iron and coal layer. We got the underwater or the underground water area done. So everything is nice and organized. I guess that's my point. And now, then, next episode, we can start working on, you know, making this grow. Because, well, obviously, to me, the biggest goal in this game is how many colonists you can have. That's really it. I mean, it's also, you know, trying to build nice and all these things. But overall, it's still a tower defense game. That we can never forget about that. Alright, so now I got light up here. That's what I wanted to add a second staircase to come up here so I can come in from this way and from the other way. And this over here, yeah, that was a berry farm, by the way, here that I removed because I wanted to be able to walk out nicely and not have to... These berry bushes are a pain to hop over and so on. So, alright, so actually now it's perfect that these guys are going out there. So this is the grocer. I see 2 berry farmers. Where is... Okay, so right now these guys are just going over there to get to the grocer. So I see all 3 of them. And now this guy is gone. And yeah, no, no more. Get out of here. Really? Is this going to be a thing that they just see this guy as the closest? Or maybe their pathfinding kicks in. And once it's kicked in, they just want to get to it. What do you mean? There's no... Are you trying to drop off? Are you serious? Okay. If anybody else comes, now I'm going to kill him. Guys, you have to be kidding me. Does the grocer take... Okay, you know what? We're going to test this. Maybe if you have a grocer... Grocery store, whatever. It takes precedent over the flag. Where's the thing? It looks like a table. Why can I not find it? Is that not a thing that gets crafted? Whatever, give me one. And let's go ahead and put this guy right there. And recruit a new one. And see if that fixes it. What do you mean you don't have access to a table? They're everywhere, dude. Okay, you know what? Let's do this differently. Let me do this. And I'm gonna remove all this stuff for a minute. So you guys cannot go any... I didn't need to remove the beds. That was dumb. But now that these things are not here, get out of here. Leave. Thank you. Okay, so now let's put these beds back. Whatever. Anywhere here is fine. Okay, and now we're gonna put these back. And Sure, right there. Come on. And let's put another one right here. And now we put this thing back. And now I can keep my eye on. So these are all happy now. He says no pathing, but I think he just found his job. Alright, so now they're cool. And now we see if any of these knuckleheads want to come back here. So, and the other thing also, to make it easier for me to jump, I'm going to remove this, but leave this, and I can still jump this easy. Alright, so now it's just all about waiting to see if any of them still complain, especially when the nightfall comes. If they can... See, this guy is complaining about the grocer table. It's right there! So just because this one is closer, these guys... So there is no way to lock these off anymore. You know what? What you get? Let's see if you're gonna complain again. Maybe I have to, you know, maybe I have to set an example. Yeah, this guy is trying to get to this crate and he can't. Wow. Okay. So that just kind of shows me, that just proves to me that this does not work. You cannot cut off things anymore. So what that means is that if I want to have anything outside, I just need to have them connected, and that sucks. Because that means these guys have to walk really far. This guy, just because he's over here, is going to drop off to this crate probably. So he's going to walk all the way around here to drop off to that crate instead of just going right there. Oh, man. Yeah, it's clear now that because this guy is was just resurrected and he still wants to come here. So that is a real bummer. Okay, come on. Go. So that sucks. I'm gonna leave this for now until I figure out if I want to move this or not. Because I also want to see at night if the 3 berry farmers are gonna go to this bed and this guy goes there. Or if they're gonna run inside and like the guards from over there are gonna lay here and so on. There's just a lot of unknown factors to me still in this game that I still have to learn and figure out if there is a way to figure it out. Like I said, these guards over here usually sleep on the other side of the building, even though there's beds much closer. And they're not occupied. Because the night shift, you know, when they go to bed, the day shift and all the farmers and everything are up and working already. So let me hop up here and double check that this is going to work. They should be going to bed very soon. Yeah, the day guard is walking away, this day guard. Alright, everybody's going to bed now. Don't tell me that you're going to sleep over there. Get out. It's just dropping off. Oh my god, are you guys gonna go to bed now? The one time that I'm waiting while recording for you guys to go to sleep. Alright, this guy's asleep. Everybody's going to sleep. And it... Yeah, look at this. Look at these. They are not very intelligent at all. There was a honey farmer right there. He went somewhere. And this grocer comes from here to go to sleep there, even though there's a bed right here. Okay, so I think I'm just going to remove all this because this obviously is not going to work the way I want. And maybe in the next episode, we are going to start... Oh, there's one more thing we're going to do in the morning before we call it good. You know what? You get up and you sleep somewhere else. What was I... The thing is that I still want to do is set up the other... hollyhock and all those farms because we have them researched and then we get a little bit more science going. And then, yeah, next episode I think I'm going to start figuring out how outposts work. Alright, other colonies, how the trading works and all that good stuff. And I'm going to, once these guys are out here, break this so I can take this all down here and not have to worry about anybody getting injured, and I can still jump this. Okay. Alright, like nothing ever was there. I removed everything and changed the dirt for grass again. And now I want to check. The dyer's table takes hollyhock, basic science bags, I want to get this. This one takes wrought iron, and I have that now. And then this one here takes crystal. So I think that I need to dig down to the next layer, which I'm going to do in Uncovered between episodes. But I do want to get this one here started, for example, the dyer's table. So I'm going to do that, but we need to set up Hollyhock. And there is 3 new ones here. Alkanet, Hollyhock, and Wolfsbane. And I'm thinking of putting them, I think, right here. Okay, so let's start in the corner because that's going to make it easier. So the first one we're going to do is the Hollyhock, because that's the one I need right now. So let's make this a 10 by 10, and then we're going to add the Alkanet. 10 by 10, and the last one, oh, no, calm down. And then the last one is the Wolfsbane, which is only going to be a 10 by 9. Alright, so these guys are going, and then I can now place my crates right there, put my torches, so everything is nice and symmetrical this way. So these guys should go to work, and I'm at 70 colonists, 73 beds, so we got a little bit of room left. It's... What? How did you... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Stop, remove area. How... Did they seriously walk around? They must have walked out the front door. Oh, wow. Oh my god. What a bunch of knuckleheads. I want to see this. It's gonna take them forever to walk through there. Right, but I have 2 unemployed, so... Let's see here. While we wait, we're good on this, we're good on this. We're doing good on everything. So next episode we can really start. I mean, this beeswax again. It's because these take up so much. And I'm not gonna add, because once I have these coated planks, then I don't need that many bees anymore. Yeah, look at them. How did they get out there so fast? Because I forgot to remove the 2 farms. That is very interesting. But anyway, so let's see here. These guys are planting. Everything is nice and going. I think this is a good cutting point. I'm very happy. Like I said, I'm going to dig down over here to get to the crystal layer. And these last 2 unemployed ones, I'm just going to keep for now. These actually cannot stay here. They need to go to the outside. But I'll fix all that because there's going to be a big hole right here in the middle. Anyways, as always, guys, if you enjoyed the episode, please don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. So you get all my newest videos in your subscription feed. And thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Let me know what you guys think about the changes and how everything is coming together. I always love reading your comments. Yep. And until next time, take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.